Hey everyone, happy Friday. You guys know it is time to check in for hashtag make 9 and hashtag make 5. So I'm going to start off with hashtag make 9, keeping this short, sweet, and to the point. Hashtag make 9, you guys know last week we began the sewing process. You guys also know that this Sunday, February 9th, is the project number 1 due date. However, you can continue to post your project number 1 until Friday the 14th, and then we'll get started with project number 2 the week after. All right, well, the 16th, I should say. So let's go ahead and talk about project number 1 for hashtag make 9 2025. So with that being said, you have 4 lines of business to do this week, like this weekend, I should say, or this upcoming week, I should say. Number 1, first things first, wash your garment. What I mean is get all of the dots, get all of the threads, do all of that stuff. That is the first thing you want to do. Wash your finished garment. Number 2, you want to iron, press, or dry clean your garment before you take your photos, which leads me to step number 3. Pick a location for you to take your photos. Now, if you want to take them inside your house, that's fine. But these photos need to be full body photos. Like I said, if you're going to spend X amount of hours sewing the garment, we want to make sure that you're taking full body photos to where you can see if there's anything that you want to change. Now, I'm going to definitely give you a big critique here. You want to take your photos in natural light. That means outside in the sun. You want to be facing the sun. It gives a better photo if you are facing the sun. Don't have the sun behind you, have the sun in front of you. Best time of the day to take it is when the sun is rising. Like before 10 a.m. is the best time. When the sun is going down, it is great to take photos there as well. So that's just my TED tip for taking photos. So those are the 4 steps that you need to be taking this week for hashtag make 9 2025. Once again, I'm going to run it back one more time for you for hashtag make 9 2025. Step number 1, wash your garment, okay? Wash your finished garment. Number 2, iron, press, or dry clean your garment. What you don't want to do is spend all that time, wash your garment, or don't wash your garment, and then take photos with wrinkled garments. You waste all the time, you know what I mean? Make sure that it looks presentable for you, okay? Number 3, pick your location where you want to take your photos. Pick a location, outside preferably, to where you have like the front of your house, your porch. I do some on my porch all the time. By a tree, a bench, whatever you want to do in order to get full body photos. And number 4, you want to post your photo on Instagram. If you are a YouTuber, post your project on or do a video with your pattern review or whatever you want to do and tag me. For my YouTubers, I would definitely say tell your story in your video. Don't change anything you've been doing if you have been doing pattern reviews. The only thing that you want to do is definitely make sure you tell the pattern number, make sure you tell the project number, and make sure that you are saying which make you are doing. Hashtag make 9 or hashtag make 5. That is it, okay? I don't require a lot of things for you to do, okay? So those are the 4 steps that you need to accomplish this week. For those of you who are not on YouTube, tell your story. Tell your story on Instagram. What that looks like is you want to tell the pattern that you use to make it if you are using a pattern. Give a pattern description for your pattern, okay? Tell us the skill level that you rate the pattern as. So if it's easy, intermediate, or even advanced, tell the skill level that you feel that the pattern is. Also, tell any modifications you have made to this pattern. Would you sew this pattern again? Do you recommend it to anyone? And if you had any issues with this pattern. So just for me, just to kind of tell you what it would sound like if I was doing this. Now remind you, I am doing Mccall'S 8053. It's in my bag. I have the fabric cut, so it's just time for me to sew. So I'm going to take the pattern out so you could pretty much see this not in a bag, but I'm going to share behind the scenes with you in just a moment. But this is my pattern, Mccall'S 8053. Now with this pattern, I am doing view B with some modifications. So if I was posting a kind of like a story, telling you the story of what it was like for me, and I'm not a YouTuber or whatever, let's just pretend that I'm not a YouTuber or a content creator, whatever, my story would sound something like this. So on Instagram, I would post, the pattern that I use is Mccall'S 8053. This pattern is rated as easy. However, I made modifications to this pattern. The modifications that I made to this pattern is adding an invisible back zipper to the back, and also I made sure to add sleeve bands to the sleeve. This pattern is definitely rated as easy. However, with the modifications that I made, I would rate this pattern as intermediate, all right? The size that I cut for this pattern is a size 18, or use whatever pattern that you, whatever size that you cut. But I would say the pattern that I cut was a size 18. I would recommend this pattern to others. Did I have any trouble sewing this pattern? No, I did not. I just followed the instructions. If you did, if you didn't, make sure you mention that as well. I would recommend this pattern to others. And would I sew this pattern again? Yes, I would sew this pattern again because I feel that it's easy to sew. Something like that. You don't have to do it exactly like I did it just a second ago, but it's just to give you an example of how you tell a story, okay? Now, this is Make 9 2025. You guys know I will be going live this Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for an hour and a half for some beat the clock. Your girl is trying to be in and out in an hour and a half max before Super Bowl start, okay? That's that. Let's get over to hashtag Make 5 2025. So this week, it's only 3 things that you're going to do this week for hashtag Make 5 2025. Number 1, you're going to begin the sewing process. So last week, you should have made your muslin, you should have cut your fabric, you should have tested, you should have done all of that. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Your girl hasn't cut her fabric yet. But like I said, I wasn't making a muslin, so I'm going to cut my fabric and get to sewing this week, okay? You guys will see behind the scenes next week with check-in. All right, so with that being said, for hashtag Make 5 2025, you want to begin the sewing process. You also want to document sharing behind the scenes of you creating the pattern. If you know how to do reels, do these things, take photos, show us, some behind the scenes. You could even just do 1 or 2 clips where you show us the cutting of the fabric, you show us a little bit of sewing, and you show us the final garment. That's it. So you want to document a little bit behind the scene, and you also want to document things like finishing up, wrapping up the project, okay? So after you show us a little bit of behind the scene, you want to show us kind of like, this part you can do a dress form in your reel, showing us on the dress form before you take your photos, okay? So that is hashtag Make 5 2025. Just as a reminder, the pattern that I am using is Simplicity 9858. I am going to be doing this pattern for my first make of hashtag Make 5 2025. Now that I did a little spill for you guys, let me share with you guys some behind the scenes of me getting this pattern ready for Sunday for hashtag Make 9 2025. So let me go ahead and run it. Now in this video, I am actually sharing some behind the scenes of the modifications that I made so you can see that as well as me cutting the fabric out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. right, so there you have it. That is the complete video this week for hashtag Make9 2025 and hashtag Make5 2025. I hope you enjoyed. I cannot wait to see all of you guys project number ones completed this week. All right, well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If this video was educational, inspiring, and fun, you guys know what to do. Give your girl a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And stay tuned as I'm going to be sharing with you guys this week the styling of putting this dress together and styling it, because I showed you guys an inspiration photo. Now, am I going to use this inspiration photo and style it the same way? I don't know yet, but I'm going to use everything that I already have in my wardrobe. All right, so stay tuned for that. Well, that's it for this video. Until next time, keep sewing.